Alright guys, today we're going to be playing Kayle top lane, and I will teach you guys exactly on how to play it. So, what we have in this game is lethal tempo, we have overheal, alacrity, cut the grass, bone plane, and also overgrowth. Now for this game, we have a Doran's Blade into the Quinn matchup. What we're going to be doing is go for the AD Kayle setup this time. Usually like AP Kayle is pretty good into the average game. But in certain cases, when you have like a lot of like AP on your team, what you can actually do is go for AD Kayle. And there's a couple of reasons to why it's stronger than AP. You know, with the first thing being said, like, if you go for AD Kayle, your early game is actually stronger. I'll show you why. Secondly, we have really good scaling. And we can reach out our power spike like far, you know, much faster. So I'll show you.
There is right and there is wrong.
We're currently up against Quinn. I'd say like this is a decent matchup. It's mostly a matchup where we're going to get poked a lot. Like the pre-6 is definitely not fun because each time we go for a CS, like Quinn can basically be like, okay, I'm going to auto-attack you. It's probably what's going to happen for the most part. But bad things aside, when we reach level 6, we will actually outscale Quinn pretty hard. You know, especially when we get the first item. She will never be able to win anymore. So it's more of like a farming matchup. If you happen to like lose a little bit of farm on Kayle like in the early game, don't worry too much about it. It's part of the champion. Like certain matchups, like you just can't get all of it. Like each time we walk up for a CS, if we take too much damage from the CS each time, we won't be able to survive properly. So it's okay if we happen to like take just a bit too much. Of course, she will try to stop us here. It's okay if she puts this damage on us. It's fine.
What is dark in me, I will illuminate.
So the first item we're going to be farming up for is going to be the berserker's greaves. You know, similar to AP Kayle, your first objective as Kayle will always be to rush the berserker's greaves as soon as possible because laning without berserker's greaves is just really hard to do. And yeah, once we have berserker's greaves, like laning phase will be so much better. We're also slowly starting to get level 6 very soon. In terms of farm, like, we're not losing too much so far. It's actually pretty acceptable what we have. It's not that bad, actually. Expected way worse in the matchup. Hopefully we're not going to get ganked by Lee Sin because he's actually top lane right now. There's a good chance that Lee Sin will come top right now and to try and dive us on our tower. The chance is there. Get that one. Alright, now we're going to go back to base. We can't stay for much more because even if we do stay right now, which in theory we should be able to, or actually we can. Never mind. So what I was going to say was, if Lee Sin comes top right now, with me being this low on HP, they will kill me on our tower and it's done. But just as we are about to like backport, Lee Sin shows up in bot lane on the Drake, so we can actually stay for a bit more again.
The divine path shows no footsteps.
As you can see on the map, guys, I want you guys to see it as well. Lee Sin's currently on bot lane, right? He's pathing towards the tower, which means he's looking to backport right now. He's probably going to come back and maybe go top. That's what I'm assuming. It's probably going to happen. We're going back here. Or we can stay for one more. So yeah, we know that Lee Sin is resetting right there. And he will probably come topside next. That's probably what that's what junglers do most of the time. They go bot lane, it fails, they go back top and try and gank top lane. That's usually how people react in these kind of situations. Missed that. Yup. It's okay if Quinn gets the first blade. Unfortunately, it's not much we can change about it. But we can try to prevent it. We're gonna go back now, and we will buy the berserker's greaves. And as soon as we TP back, I'm gonna see if I can kill this Quinn. TP. There we go. Now we're gonna see if we can kill this Quinn, because we have an item advantage right now, which is huge. Yep. And we got her. You see? Funny thing. This happens all the time, alright? Take notes here, guys. Seriously, if you backboard, you TP back to lane as Kayle, people think that they beat you. Because people think naturally that Kayle is a weak champion. But funny thing, if Kayle gets Berserker's Greaves, she has her power spike, her first one actually. People in general, they just don't expect to get bursted by a Kayle. And like, I can't like count the times I've actually got kills like this. Just TPing back to lane, get Berserker's Greaves, and just all in. It always works. Alright, so first things first, we're going to go for Galeforce. So I'm going to take 2 of these. Oh, whoops. So firstly, Kraken Slayer. You always build Kraken Slayer into tank matchups, alright? So if you face, I don't know, you face Ornn top lane, right? You go Kraken Slayer. Now if you face champions like Tryndamere, Quinn, even, you know, champions like Griffin or whatever, you could literally go Galeforce when going like AD Kayle and just pop off with the extra dash. It's like, that's what to keep in mind. We have the extra auto range right now. Okay, not bad from her, actually. Could probably cheese her down. No. Okay, we'll play it safe. It's fine. I'll just wait for my next ultimate right now, and things will change again. Now remember, guys, while we are playing against Quinn right now, the most funny thing is that Quinn is pushing the lane all day, right? Now, only imagine if we actually had a jungler ganking top right now all day. Like, imagine what kind of position this Quinn would be right now. It would be terrible for this guy. Alright, now we can finally start pushing it. Seems like she probably went back to base for a reset, I'm assuming. There we go. Now it's pushed in. Not getting hit by this stuff. We got my bone plate. Place a ward down like a contra ward for my jungler. Maybe he can do something with this. Kind of happy with like what my bone plate's been able to do so far. Kinda. We don't have to fight Quinn right now. Reason why is because for once we reach level 11, we will actually like just completely destroy her. She has no chance at level 11 anymore. Secondly, as soon as I get Galeforce, she would never be able to fight me anymore because I have like an extra dash. So right now, either we just wait or we just wait for a better opportunity. One of the two. Of course, she tries to like fight me. We're getting ganked by a Lee Sin right now. Just gonna make sure to like place a ward down so I can see a Lee Sin coming. I think I'm probably gonna bait Quinn, just pretend like I'm gonna backboard, but in reality I'll just stay here. See if I can bait, maybe force one or something. He doesn't have flash. Nocturne is here right now. Yep, got him. We knew that Quinn had no flash considering we had a fight with him before. And we have a Nocturne with his ultimate up. With the, you know, in case... I know this is going to sound ridiculous, but some people don't even know this. If you look on your map, you can see whether your teammate has an ultimate or not. So it was pretty easy for me to tell. Nope. Alright, let's go back. But yeah, lots of people don't even know that you can see ultimates from your teammates just by looking at this green dot right here on the bottom right, actually. You gotta use the gas, especially if you have like a Nocturne jungle. You gotta make use of this. Alright, let's go back. So far, we killed Quinn about 2 times. You know, as Kayle, that's pretty good because, you know, obviously pre-6 is pretty bad. After level 6, it's not exactly the best yet. Level 11 is where Kayle reaches the power spike, and we're not even level 11 yet, right? In terms of like farm, it's looking pretty good. We're not necessarily 10 out of 10 best farm, but it's understandable considering this matchup, you know, just being this terrible. But that will soon change. Don't have to fight Quinn yet, like we're almost level 11, so it just needs to be a little more patience and we're gonna come back even stronger. I'm just gonna hard push the next wave right now so we can force her to stay too. Okay, she's looking for a fight against me. So again, we're chilling. We don't have to fight him right now. We're getting super close. Get like few auto attacks. So I could probably kill Quinn here though.
I took up my mother's sword, and with
okay. We still out damage her despite not even having my level 11 yet. Okay, we stay away from that. Now we get my level 11, so... And like I said, now we kill her. No ultimate required. Back to hard pushing. So, you know, you have champions like Quinn who basically destroy your early game, but if you take the right patience, you'll be fine.
my sword is named Virtue, and it burns eternal.
Alright, so now we get my galeforce. And then next we're gonna be going probably for Phantom Dancer. Probably. That's what I'm thinking about.
I am born from the flame of their sins.
Yeah, we're gonna go for Phantom Dancer right now. And then after Phantom Dancer, we will kind of really depends. Ooh, nice. But you see, like, even now, we are playing Kayle. Like, Kayle is a champion which is super weak in the early game. But if you play AD Kayle, you already have your power spike way sooner. Just because you do more damage and you have an item that gives you a dash at the same time. This is the greatest thing about it. So, you know, if you're looking for a top laner that's just not just scaling, but also has a good laning phase, then Kayle definitely has it. Again, like, it just really depends on, like, what matchup it is. Oh, this guy's back. Well, good luck, Quinn. So apparently Lee Sin is also top, so that's like 3 people top set right now. Okay. Let's get next wave again. Just gonna stack this up. Lee Sin's probably gonna gank the lane here, I think. Seems like he's currently in mid with Quinn. All right, no problem. I could probably kill Lee Sin here. Oh, he actually got the blue buff. Alright. Well, let's go back top side. Quinn is trying to roam, obviously. Like, Quinn has no other option anymore other than roaming right now because we have the top lane pressure. Quinn will never outscale this, ever. Okay. What in the world? They use, like, literally everything on me here. Are you serious? They used every ultimate. They used every summoner spell. They had a Quinn roaming top. It was a 2 against 4. They used Ignite, whatever they had. They used everything, man. And we still actually beat them right now. Galeforce Kayle, man, does the job here, I'm telling you. Always fun playing AD Kayle. It's so different from AP. So now we're 4-0. I wish we had some kills there. We only had Quinn. Unfortunately.
I shall purge this world of evil.
Quinn is back in bot lane. Alright. Let's walk over here. No Quinn. Yeah, they're going to be grouping for Drake right now, so we got to be a little careful.
They will break against my stalwart arms.
They're coming down here. 100%. I don't have my ult yet. Yup, Lee Sin was down there. Drake will spawn in 20 right now.
The fallen will never rise again.
Only Ari is showing up so far, and Quinn was tops for the last second. Probably burst Vayne here. Okay, here we go. She is so slow at pushing. Just push harder, my man. Just push harder. Is he going here? No one expects the galeforce Kayle, I'm telling you, man. It always works every single time. Oh, I could have ulted him. My bad. I had to be a little bit faster. I thought he was actually going to survive. I thought he didn't even need to have an ultimate. Yeah, that was my bad. I thought that he was going to survive, but then he got bursted like so hard that I didn't even have to do a reaction to like ult him. That was my bad. Totally.
The celestial realm awaits.
Alright, next up, we're going to go for Phantom Dancer. And after Phantom Dancer, we're going to go for Infinity Edge. They go just TP. I don't really care at this point. There we go. Oh, this is even more fun right now. Now we have Phantom Dancer with the attack speed. This game is looking good. We just need level 16 now. Nope. AD Kayle doing its work, man. One of my favorite things to do when I play Kayle into these games. This feels really good. Oh, let's get tower. 2 people are in mid right now. Wish I could fight her, but she's sitting on her tower. I could galeforce into her. This will be tricky. Oh, he's not jumping into me, what? He's dead. I love how the entire enemy team is like grouping bot lane and killing Lux. And then meanwhile mid lane someone gets caught again by Semra. They can't even leave their teammate alone for like 1 second. Oh, they're coming down here again. Woof. Serious? So, I got exhausted again. I got ulted by everyone. 1v3'd. Wait, even the Yuumi actually. So it was 1v4. Oh man. The exhaust is so annoying. I absolutely hate exhaust when I play champions like Kayle, man. The enemy team doesn't even know that we're doing Baron. Oh, 2 seconds, I'm alive. Alright, I got it. Remember, guys, we still have to get Infinity Edge for the main damage. We still have to get level 16. As we don't have that yet either. Imagine if we get more range right now. Hello, Yuumi. Drake spawns in like 50 seconds. Lantis Lucas. Hey, thank you for the subprime. Thank you for the support, Lantis Lucas. "25 seconds for the Drake. And we need like half a level for level 16 right now. So we're almost there. Also the same for Infinity Edge. We're getting pretty close right now.
Their deeds shall be weighed on the scales of stars.
It's only 2 of them. This guy's baiting. Or not. Alright, we're finally level 16 right now, so things become a lot of fun right now. I was kind of hoping that we would dodge her E with this. Gotta be careful from the, yep, the ultimate like I thought. Oh man, immediately bursted by Lux. Quality. Oh, just immediately tanking it. Just gonna make sure to like stand behind the bear, just in case he might turn around. Well, this game is pretty much over. Lee Sin cannot defend, and Quinn also not. Yup. And it's over. Either way, guys, this is Kayle Top. Thank you for watching today's YouTube video, and I'll see you next time. Peace.